I really hope you can hear me. I have a little mic and I'm trying to block the wind, but also the ocean is just crazy loud. Welcome to Florida. My family's been coming here every year since I was like 8, I think. It's also one of the weeks where I do some of the most reading in my life. I'm going to be reading the Once Upon a Broken Heart Trilogy at a mix of the pool, the beach, and the condo. Hopefully they don't take me all week. I'm assuming I'm gonna love them and crank them out, so we'll see. And I'll just take you along with me for the trip. Why not? So it is officially day 1. Let's just get started. I don't really have anything to say about the books yet, except for I've been dying to read them. We need to take a hot minute to talk about this book right here. I'm trying not to rush through the book. If I wanted to, this would easily be a read in one day kind of book. And as always, my vlogs are spoiler free, so I won't say much, but we did just change settings. This book, like Caraval, I know it's one of those books where you're going to have so many ideas of where the book is going, and the author is going to, on so many occasions, just completely alter reality. It is somehow sad and happy at the same time. And I'm really starting to love the main character. I know a lot of people who love these books have told me that there are some really good, like, moody Pinterest boards out there, and I really want to look at them, but I'm really afraid it's gonna spoil something for me, so I'm gonna hold off on doing that. But I cannot wait to look on Pinterest to see how people have, like, deemed the aesthetic of this book to be. I'm very pumped. Took till day 3 of vacation. I have finished Once Upon a Broken Heart. I don't know how to put this lightly. This might be in the top 10 books I've read in my life, and I don't think that's too extreme to say. I honestly am in love with this book. If this is on your TBR, if you're debating reading it, you need to go pick it up right now. The way it ended had me absolutely screaming at the pool. Here's the frustration. I don't have access to a car. And I don't actually own copies 2 and 3 yet. I had to get really creative. Thankfully, I was able to get an e-copy on my iPad of the next book from Libby. I'm sun exhausted and I'm gonna be going to bed in an hour anyways, so I'm just gonna chill in bed for the rest of the night. Let's start with book 2. I actually don't know what it's called. The Ballad of Never After. So I'm going to pull it up on the iPad and we're just gonna get started because I am so excited. finally back from the beach and my hair is crazy. I'm definitely gonna shower and try to get all this sand off of me and then get ready for dinner, I think a little early. Just chill and read. I'm loving this book so much. I hate that I'm reading it on the iPad. I want to be reading it on a physical copy book. There is a tiny baby chance that I'm gonna get to go to a bookstore tonight. If I do, I'm grabbing the second and third book without a doubt. However, if that's not the case, I'm just gonna have to keep doing the ebook thing. Only issue is that the third ebook is not available. Like, there's a wait list, and that's unacceptable. So we're gonna have to figure that out when we get there. So let's just take a minute and talk about these books, because the first book, easily a 5-star. Second book, so far, 5-star. Every time you think you know what's going to happen next, the author manages to throw you for a loop. Even if she's been hinting at something the whole time, she's going to do a 2-step change up on you, and it's absolutely insane, but I'm obsessed. There's like been a Katniss Everdeen effect on a lot of YA books where basically girls felt like being feminine was a bad thing and they all had to be like these warrior women in order to be a good female main character. But honestly, Evangeline, who I'm obsessed with and I relate to so many levels, like every decision she has made, I'm convinced I'd make the same exact decision. Just everything about her I relate to so much, and I love her to pieces. She is not a warrior. If anything, she's almost like comedically unprepared for the type of fantasy world and the magic that surrounds her, because she's just like a plain old human being, and then she's like thrown into this magical mystical plot or scenario and she just has no idea what to do, and she's doing like the best she can with the little knowledge that she has, and I just think it's beautiful. I also love that she was totally obsessed with magic and fantasy before getting thrown into this story. What she's been accused of her entire life being a daydreamer for, she's finding out it's real and she's living it and experiencing it, and it's like almost like a Alice falling down the rabbit hole, but also a be careful what you wish for kind of vibe. And I'm not going to do any spoilers because this is a spoiler free vlog, but let me tell you, that has been so cool to read about. This book is consuming all of my waking thoughts. Like, it's that good.
Personal, to see your face light up, ooh, she's a lightning mood. Structure, I'm not careful, oh boy, one down, chasing out the summers from the city to Chattanooga. Don't you steal the thunder, don't you steal the thunder. Wake up at the right time, looking at my light. Don't say you just fly right on and on, we gotta keep it up. We gotta keep it up. Baby, take it time. You got your whole life. Put faith in the sky. On and on, we gotta keep it up. We gotta keep it up. Butterflies, I'm turning gold. Got me spinning around like vertigo. How could I feel so certain?
So I have to apologize because I finished these books. This book tore my heart to pieces. This book threw me for a loop every other chapter. This book, also 5 stars. Phenomenal book. But I have a lot of questions. The ending, I wouldn't say it felt rushed. I think it was perfectly paced. It was very intense. I will say the plot twist at the very end, I actually gasped And my mother, who was sitting next to me, was like, what's wrong? That's how good the plot twist is. I was unokay. I was not fine. I need more. See, I struggle to make comparisons because truly these books aren't like any other books that I've really read before, except for maybe Caraval. I'm gonna say these books are Caraval meets ACOTAR. And I know some people are gonna be like, you're comparing that to ACOTAR. I think I will. Oh, you need to read these books. You need to read it so bad. I think I'm finally going to find some Pinterest boards, and I'm actually gonna link a lot of the Pinterest boards down below. If you don't want any spoilers, I recommend not looking at the Pinterest boards, but if you are fine with spoilers because you've read the book before, you definitely should. Pick up these books right now and start reading them, or you can watch this vlog right here, and of course, obviously, you should definitely subscribe as well, and I will see you next Monday for a new video.